here. Thank you so much for watching. You can follow me on Instagram at Nativa Days. Please go ahead, like, comment, and subscribe if you haven't already. All that good stuff. Today we're going to be talking about why I started my locks. Um, we're going to take it back. So, like when I was younger, I don't know, I always gravitated towards locks. I've always wanted them. So, when I was younger, I already, like, immediately, I was like, I think, how old was I? I think I was like 9. I think I was 9, and I was like, Mom, can I get, I didn't call her Mom, I call her Mommy. I still to this day, I call her Mommy. I was like, Mommy, can I get locks? And she said no. I don't know what she had against locks, but I was all the way for them, and she was not having it. So I just didn't do that. Fast forward, I think it was 2014. Um, I went ahead because I was like old enough, and I was like, I'm gonna do what I want to do. So 2014, I went ahead and got my hair locked for real, and then I don't know. I wasn't really ready yet, I guess. I thought I was ready, but I wasn't. And I think I was ready spiritually because I've always wanted them, but maybe because I felt like, oh, I couldn't I couldn't have fun with all the other hairstyles I used to do. Like I couldn't have fun with wigs, weaves, braids. Like I felt limited, and like growing up I've always had access to like all those different types of styles, including wearing my hair out, like blowouts, all that fun stuff. So I felt like I was like missing out, and then my mom, I don't know, maybe like she already had in her mind that I wasn't gonna keep it, so I like kind of fell in that category of not being able to commit to my locks. So I ended up combing them out. That took forever. Um, that process was like I had to deep condition it and just comb it out, which I did, and then I ended up. I think I shaved my head bald in 2016. No, it was 2017. I shaved my head bald, or in between, maybe 2016 in the middle somewhere, and then. But then I decided to like later on as my hair grew out, I did some braids, some protective styles, and I wore my hair out. I was really falling in love with like the natural hairstyles. Nothing against the weaves, but I don't even feel like I could go back now. Like I'm like so into my locks at this point. So I'm older, wiser, more in tune with myself at this point, and it's been like a year and I want to say 6 months. A year and 6 months. No, ooh, a year and 8 months. Cause we're in August. So yeah, that's like some fun stuff for me. Like I'm in love with my locks, and I wouldn't change it for the world. Like um, I will share some tips because I feel like when you have locks, you gotta be able to feel like you really can commit because it is a commitment. And you're gonna go through different stages in your hair, and I'll probably definitely go deeper into that on maybe another segment of me, speaking on locks. But there's so much beauty in it, and like if you're the type of person that does not like maintaining your own hair, like I mean, you still have to maintenance your locks, but like if you want it to be in a situation where you don't have to, how should I put it? Like you don't have to constantly be in your hair trying to figure out what you want to do with it because locks are kind of like, you could be. I feel like you're more free with it. Like it's less maintenance for myself. If you're not the type that likes to comb through your hair like myself, like I did not enjoy those days, um, then maybe yeah, locks are for you completely. And you can't really get into what people think because like even when I got my locks done again, people were like, "Oh, why are you gonna do that? You're just gonna take it out." And I'm like, "No, I'm not. I really like locks." And I don't know. I'm like, no, like nobody's I'm not taking these out. Like, look at this. Like I am wearing my crown. I am proud of this crown, and it means a lot to me. And a part of it is, I guess, the people around you too have some type of pull on sometimes your decisions that you might make because they might think they know completely who you are when you're probably still figuring it out, and then you're probably like in that that tug of war. But also, like when I met my boyfriend, I'm gonna rewind it back a little bit because he met me when I was bald, and his whole situation with me, it was just different. Like he wasn't worried about how I wore my hair, and most situations or most relationships that I was in, which was weird, like they would be like, "Oh, you should." I don't know. It had too many damn opinions. You know what I'm saying? And like, "Oh, why are you wearing weave? Oh, why you don't wear your natural hair out?" Like, I'm like, you know what? Like, people have too many opinions on what I want to do with my hair, so I think that was a part of the reason why I cut my hair. But I didn't want it to be bald. But that's a whole different story because I definitely just told the person to cut the perm out, and they like just shaved my whole head off, like shave my whole hair off. Let me say it that way. So that was interesting. So that journey in itself, kind of like I don't know, helped me shed some of that weight that I was probably holding on to that I didn't need. Like I just dropped them. But yeah, like I feel like those are like some of the ways that you would know that you're ready for locks. Like you have to be in that stage or in that point in your life where you're like you're like you're sure that you can commit first of all, and you know other people's opinions won't get to you because there's so many stages, and I don't believe there is an ugly stage at all. Like I don't want so January when I first got it done, so it's funny because my mom was just like, you could put a wig on, you know, and I'm like, no, I don't want to. So that was a fight in itself, and sometimes I was tempted to do it, but when I got to the point where I knew, like, you know, I'm not hiding my hair, and I don't think those who do put on wigs are hiding their hair, but that was just my personal feelings towards it. I felt like, why am I putting on a wig? I feel like I'm hiding my identity in a sense. But I'm not saying this to say that those who wear weaves or wigs, because I was all up in that game. But like now, like I was just telling my cousin the other day, like I was telling her, I was like, you know what? I went to the beauty supply store and I just tried on a wig just for fun, just to see like how I felt in it. And like when I looked in the mirror, like the first thing I said was ew. And I don't know if it's because my locks got fuller and the wig just wasn't sitting right on my head, but I just wasn't feeling it. Like, so I'm really proud of the journey that I'm on and the journey that I'm continuing to be on, because I feel like there's so much beauty in just wearing your natural hair. And I've been seeing a lot of it lately, not just with locks, just natural hair just being out. And I feel like there's so much strength in that because for a long time, I feel like we're like conditioned to cover it up because I literally felt like I was conditioned and I had to like really step out of myself, step into myself, like all these things just to get right with what I wanted, what my spiritual being needed. Cause like the fact that I was even like so young, I think 9 years old, and I wanted locks, and then now I'm what 24, turning 25 next month, and like now I could sit in my truth or in what in my beliefs are instead of worrying about what my mother thinks. I'm not throwing no shit on my mother either. Like we all have our preferences, and she loves my hair now. Like she loves my locks, and I just maybe she just didn't see locks for me, so it wasn't a judgmental thing. She probably just didn't think that was for me, and she probably had an image of her daughter, of me, in a certain way, and she couldn't like get out of that. But I had to get out of that for myself, and I did. But yes, I am gonna close out with you guys are beautiful no matter what hair type or what hairstyle you decide to put on or put in. You know, I do feel like a lot of people have a lot of opinions on what you should do, but do what you feel is right. Do what feeds your soul, and rock that and walk with that in strength and full belief. And trust me, once you do that, you're not only inspiring yourself, but you might be inspiring like a whole heap, like a whole lot of other people. So walk in that. All right. Thank you for watching this channel. And please don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe if you haven't already. Um, Drop some comments down below if you want to ask me any questions or want to like chime in on what kind of segment I should do next, I highly appreciate it. God bless. See you next time.